Dzień dobry, jak się masz? Moje imię jest Jacek. Co tam robisz tutaj? Jestem pan Basowa. Tak, to jest prawda. Yes, this is true. I am Bass Guy, and we're about to play some music. It is VCR week. So please get relaxed. If you're at work, just put up a spreadsheet. Act like you're doing research. You're doing extensive research. You're watching the Bass Guy show. Thank you for tuning in. Bass Guy loves you. No fear. Please stand by.
And coming up next, right here live on the internet, that's right, it is Bass Guy. It's Bass Guy gonna be doing the stuffs for you. He's here for you. He's live streaming. Bass Guy, he's streaming. We may get some Dr. Nair Monster. What's gonna happen when the Bass Guy show goes live right here on Concert Window? Be sure to tip those waitresses, yes indeed. Yo, let's give it up for Bass Guy.
Let's stay in touch and not lose that contact, because it's good contact. It's important, because when we die, we're going to go on living in another format. Bass Guy loves you, no fear.
Bass Guy. Bass Guy.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome to the Bass Guy show. Welcome. Thank you. Please. It's better. Hello, my name is Bass Guy, and my voice is low today because I have a cold. I've been coughing and sneezing all morning. A little bit exhausted. How are you doing? How are you doing? I am doing well, thank you. Dzień dobry, jak się masz? Jest bardzo fajnie. As you can see here, I'm inside a VCR. It is VCR week. We have a different theme every week, and this week's theme is VCR week, because why not? Because we love VHS tapes and VCRs and old televisions, and I've got mine all set up in my 80s room, and I spent the part of the weekend with BB watching movies. We watched Lost Boys, and we watched True Lies and The Bear on VHS audio cassette tape from the future. So that's our theme this week. We are located live in Montreal. Welcome to the feed. Those are live flowers that are almost ready for winter. There's birdseed, and it looks like a beautiful day. The best part about this whole show, of course, though, is you good people on the wall. So welcome to Monday. Hello, Howard. Hello, middle class Batman. Amazing, eh? Hello, Bass Guy. Hello, anyone else maybe watching. So a little bit tired. It's been an extremely busy. September was crazy. Hey, Coach Ray, how you doing? Everybody, let's welcome Coach Ray. There goes Scooter Boy. Look, it's a beautiful day outside. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good week. We're going to get through this. We got a lot of surprises for you this week. We're having VCR week. Do you still have a VCR? Do you still have an old school television like one of these televisions? If so, hook it up. It's quite the experience. Don't throw it away. Go to your local flea market or Nova or whatever secondhand shop and try and pick up an old television and VCR and cassette tapes. Ask your neighbors, hey, do you have any cassette tapes? And maybe they'll give them to you. So, hello Techmanac, hello Coach Ray, hello Middle Class Batman. Welcome to the feed. You are live in the feed, and we're doing all things VCR. Let me just adjust a few things here. So everything you're seeing, I'm doing live in one take. I'm doing the green screening, the transitions, the sound effects, the talking, the music, everything. Oh, and please, ladies and gentlemen, be kind and rewind. Please rewind. You want to rewind those tapes. There's something about a tape, a VHS tape cassette. It's almost like a vinyl album. It's higher quality. Big, thick band of tape, you know? It's like that thick, and it holds a lot of information. And if you watch it on a glass screen, it kind of looks like you're looking through a fishbowl. There's nothing like it. So be a retro hipster and get your frickin' VHS movies out. I got some right here that we can talk about slowly. We'll do one at a time. This is Canon Video, How to Salsa by Kenny Ortega from Dirty Dancing and Salsa. He teaches you how to... we got some green screen problems here. Maybe, Larry, can we just turn off the green screen and just like go normal? Thank you. So there's Sheila Condescending, my psychic nutritionalist. And so let's see, as Sock Cop does, you pull it out and you try and... Yeah, baby. Sheila, please. And you try and guess, is it rewound or not? Do you think it's rewound? Press 1 for it's rewound and press 2 for it's not rewound. Hello, Sand Monster. Sheila, not now, please. Let's welcome Sand Monster. Sand Monster, we have the Shaka block on full power. Even though my remote control needs some new batteries, we have the Shaka block on. It is Monday. Monday is full of Shundai. The Shundai, the 11 million Shundai are like fear and, you know, victimization and comparing and judgment and all of those things. So we got the Shaka block on full blast, protecting us all in this beautiful, yet again, endless Canadian sunny weather. This has probably got to be one of the best summers on record. It's been absolutely beautiful for like 7 months straight. The occasional rainy day, which is more than welcomed. So will you salsa with me? I hope so. This is How to Salsa. Let's see if it's rewound. Sand Monster says 1. Since you're the only one playing, Sand Monster, either you win or lose. And it is rewound, ladies and gentlemen. It is rewound. How to Salsa. There's a good old-fashioned... Look at that. You know, this is... It's, the reason people like this shit is because it's tangible. You can hold it. You can touch it. It's encased. It has magnetic strips with things to be picked up by metal filaments and chrome devices and in surround sound and all that crap. So this is why we like our old VCRs, and we're going to be talking about that later. Sand Monster, you won. Congratulations. You won a big, huge kiss on the cheek. Yeah, baby. So I hope you're well, everybody. This is a music show. This is the daytime show. We have 2 shows a day. We have one show right now at 1 o'clock on Concert Window, and we have another show. Larry, could you show us the show thing? Maybe you can use that still. Yeah, we have a show at 1 o'clock and 9 o'clock, a day show and a nighttime show. It's just unbelievable, eh? So here's the information here if you like to see rather than hear. Just zoom in there. Thank you, Larry. Larry's our sound producer. He's 126 years old and lives in my toilet, in my washroom. BassGuyShow.com for all your Bass Guy Show inquiries and needs. 1 o'clock on Concert Window, 9 p.m. live on YouTube streaming. We're new on YouTube, but we're enjoying it. And all you have to do is go to BassGuyShow.com. We're located live in Montreal. Our theme is VCR Week. We're going to go to a commercial now and come back with some jamming. As I said, I'm a little bit under the weather. It's been extremely busy. I've had my mom visit, her friend visit, Benedicta's friend visit. We had repairs having to be done on the building. There's a family reunion for the first time in 20 to 30 years yesterday. It's just been non-stop busy, and I've not missed a show because I'm absolutely insane, basically. So please stand by. We'll be right back after this short commercial break. Thank you for tuning in, Techmanek, Sand Monster, and Sandy, and Middle Class Batman. Bass Guy loves you. No fear. Bass Mom is still here. She's just visiting more friends right now, more family. Bass Mom's here till the 15th of October. How was your weekend, everybody? How was your weekend, Techmanek, Sand Monster, Coach Ray? In one sentence, describe the most memorable part of your weekend. The most memorable moment of your weekend. Mine was, we were in my Uncle Bob's your uncle. I actually have an Uncle Bob, and he actually explained to me where Bob's your uncle comes from. We did a group photo, and there was 25 of us all in one place, and we took photos, and everyone's laughing and all that. I made a little video of it. I'll show it to you. And right after the photograph, which was already people, we were all kind of like, whoa, this is weird, man. We've not been together like this in 25 years or something. And then they lived near an airport, but it was cloudy, and the clouds were low, and there was a plane way off course. My uncle works at the airport, so he knows which way the planes go and all that, and he's lived there his whole life. And a plane flew right over his house, like a huge plane, and even the neighbors came out, and everyone was like, whoa. And that was seconds after the photograph was taken. It was a very Donnie Darko October moment. Donnie Darko on VHS. This is a little song called Blues in the Closet. Hey Chris, how you doing, buddy? Let's hear it for Chris, everybody. Welcome, Chris. Just want to ease into a nice jam because it's Monday. We don't want to break anything, you know. We got to iron out the wrinkles on our face. Hope everyone is well. We got Chris in Mobile, Alabama. Sandy in Florida. Ted Benak in New York City. All over America. And you're all here with me in my womb in Montreal, Canada. Thank you for watching the Bass Guy Show. Please be kind and rewind. Just gonna do a little solo now because I can. You're watching the Bass Guy Show, and it is VCR week. Do you own a VCR, Chris? Do you own a VCR or video cassette player, Sand Monster? Talking Ape in London, Region 2, Region 7.5. Do you own a video cassette recorder? I remember when I was a little tiny kid, when ColecoVision came out and all that, and we had these old-fashioned type TVs, looked like the room, just like here, maybe this is the same room, and VCRs came out, and I remember, I have an actual copy of Amadeus, it's in the next room. My Uncle Bob was the first one that I knew of to rent out. You had to rent out the machine, because to buy the machine was like $1,000, $600, and he went and rented one out. And he rented out Amadeus and I think The Jerk by Steve Martin. So those were like some of the first movies I ever saw in my life. This was like 1979 or something like that. I saw, or whenever they came out, I saw Amadeus with Mozart. I can do the laugh, but I'm not going to because I feel a little bit sick today. I have a VCR built into a television that I still use sometimes. Someone told me that last week too, that they still have a TV with like a DVD player and a VCR player, that conversion period time. Talking Ape, but it's still shite. Well, you can get it cleaned. You just got to get some, what's it called, prophylactic alcohol, and or you can just, my dad used to take petrol, and you can dab petrol on it with a Q-tip on the machine head. You can just Google it. I don't even know the VCR. I don't even know if the VCR part works. Well, if you go to any of these, you know, thrift shops or whatever, you can get tons of video cassettes. People like OVGSH, is that his name? OVG, I forget, I'm just tired. And Sock Cop. And there's a guy called Weird Paul, who's the original vlogger. You have to check out Weird Paul. I tagged him in one of my my first announcement of this week's theme last weekend on Friday. I posted this on Twitter, and I put Sock Cop and OVGHS and Weird Paul, because those are the three people that I know that are like fanatical about salvaging old video cassettes. Weird Paul has his own YouTube station, and you should really check it out. He's been filming on, you know, the big VCR recorders since they came out, since he was a little kid in the very early 80s, and he's recorded his whole life. And Sock and OGVHS, they like to pick up people's random videos in thrift shops and go home and do things with them on Vine and Twitter and YouTube and things like that. And it's, you know, it's like vinyl, it's like record. I have in the studio here, you can see here, you probably can't see because of the mess of the tapes, but I actually have a really good double cassette player, audio cassette player. I have an amplifier from the 80s that belonged to my dad. I found in the garbage someone threw out. I refound it 20 years later. I've got video cassette tapes I've been collecting. I started off last year with 1 or 2, and now I have about 100, and they're all good movies. I'll show you some of the films that we have here right now. I'm just going to pull a few out. Yeah, baby. OGVHS. Thank you, Sandy. I'm just, you know, not complaining. I love everything. I've just been tired lately. I've had many hospital appointments, family meetings, visitors, and then doing the show, and then the apartment building work, and I kind of can't keep up. But I feel alive, and I love BB, I love my family, and I love you guys, so I'm grateful for every second. That's why they call it the present moment, because it's a present. So we have How to Salsa. You can put it sideways, and you can see a lot bigger. Canon Video. I buy my videos for 25 cents each. I'm going to start getting into asking people if they have any they want to give away. When I went to the thrift shop, there was a woman in there who had 2 boxes full of cassettes, and just gave them to the thrift shop, and the thrift shop sells them. But the money goes to a good cause, so 25 cents. Casablanca. Look at that, eh? Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman. Absolutely amazing. Classic. 25 cents. You know, you always hear me complaining about things change, you know, and the music industry is suffering a bit. Like, I have a funk band, and we're good, and we play in the bar, and people just sit there and eat their... so they should. They're having a good time, but, like, we just play, and people, like, are not really listening. Just like, oh, you're a band, that's cool. I'll have a hamburger, please, or another beer. So when you're selling Space Odyssey 2001 for 25 cents, you know that things are have changed, and we live in a digital modern world now. But I think retro gaming and media and everything is making a huge comeback. It's becoming a new hobby. It's a new hobby for me. I'm brand new at it. I was just influenced by Sock Cop, to tell you the truth. And I have a little spare room, and I designed an 80s room. And I have a record player and a turntable, and I have old books from the 70s and cassette tapes. And I actually, like, it's fun to, instead of always turning on your... When you think about it, you flip your phone open or you open up your Mac, the speakers are like the shittest speakers on the planet. They're just so bad. If you hook up... But you could hook up your computer to your, you know, like here I've done. You can hook up your computer to all this 80s shit, and it'll sound much better. If you hook up your stuff to 70s gear has tubes and amps and big speakers, and you know, it's really enjoying the different mediums for what they are. Anyways, we watched Lost Boys this weekend. I actually periscoped it. People were always asking for movie nights, so I did a movie night, and guess who's the only person who came to movie night and stayed for the whole duration of movie night? It was Mills Motors. Mills Motors hung out with BB, and BB and I were cuddling in bed. You couldn't see that part, but we were watching Lost Boys. Absolutely phenomenal video. You even have Bill from Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey in this video. So we watched that. We watched Casablanca, and this is one of my all-time favorite films, as is for many people, A Space Odyssey 2001, the first film that featured front screen projection, I think it was, or was it rear screen, where they had a video screen in the back, so it looked like the apes were in, you know, the prehistoric times. So we're having frickin' VCR week, so please be kind and rewind. I mean, who are these guys? People that broadcast from their homes in Montreal with cattywampus green screens, talking to people in Mobile, Alabama and Florida just because it's VCR night, VCR day? I mean, come on, who are these people? So, we have, I don't even know if it works, says Sandy. I used to have a lovely one, says Talking Ape. That's what I said to her last night. We used my older one to record while club night we put on, to record a whole club night we put on. 6 hours of Nicam digital stereo, says Talking Ape in London. Sock has tweeted this. Thank you, Sock. Yeah, I forgot to tweet it. Everybody tweet this out. Not like I have anything prepared. I did prepare this whole show on Saturday, so I went right to bed, woke up, and prepared the whole show, and then I did my my week full of. I visited family and had a reunion and been all over. My back's hurting. I got a cold, and I think I just need a ball of whiskey and a cigar, and I need to just sit on the couch and groan, eat a big steak, and then I'll feel better. So yeah, we're located in Montreal. Everything you're seeing is one take. We're trying to look at the board here. I was just saying, Sock Cop, that it was Sock that kind of got me into the whole 80s nostalgia thing through Periscope. I saw that Mo and Jason were jamming in their 80s room, and I talked to Sock about it, so I designed my own, and I've got my turntable and VHS and recorder, and now I'm getting it. I have about 100 videos now, Sock Cop, and we've started watching them, and it's really fun. I borrowed a television from my cousin Adam, and it kind of looks like this television. It's actually a really high-end compact, kitchen color monitor television, and I put the VCR through that, and it plays the speakers in mono, and the experience is really something else. So I advise that you try it. Do you have an old cassette tape player? Do you have a record player? Do you have any cassettes? If you do, collect them, and if you're not into it, give it away to a thrift shop or to a friend that likes those things, because I tell you, in 20 years from now, the stuff's going to be missing in action, just like the Canadian penny. So I can offer you a blunt and a ball of wine. Well, I'm rambling here now. I'm going to go to a quick commercial break. This is the first day of VCR week, and I've been late and been running around. My apartment is disgusting, filthy. Look at all these cassette tapes. I got to clean up my house today, so I'm going to clean up my act, and by tonight the show should start to take shape and form. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being on the wall. Sock Cop, Sand Monster, Techmanac, Bass Guy. Who the hell is he? Quick commercial break, and we'll be right back after this short messages.
And welcome to Z's Video Guide. I think you're going to enjoy our program. It's designed to give you quickly and simply all the information you'll need to help you get the maximum pleasure from your new VCR. To start, note the color-coded chapters on the back of the cassette sleeve. Each chapter has its own color, and that same color also appears as a color bar across the bottom of your screen to help you quickly find a specific chapter for later review.
Video system that's so automatic it works by itself. The Panasonic video camera focuses by itself, adjusts for changing light by itself, even works in extreme low light all by itself. This Panasonic VHS recorder connects almost by itself and plays back a jitter-free picture in slow motion and stop motion. put in a pre-recorded
There go the
movie.
toilets.
And this Panasonic gives you
It
high...
looks like the toilets are on location as well. Live toilets. That's what I call live streaming.
Stands out. Panasonic video systems, just slightly ahead of our time.
Okay, so let's get into the music. I'm not really ready here, but I don't think I've ever been ready. So let's get ready, Freddy. Let's get rid of the green screen here for a second. Make it nice and normal. I asked if people could write in one short sentence the most memorable part of their weekend. Mine was family reunion, plane flies overhead at low altitude, Donnie Darko moment. That's a long hashtag. Hey Saki, here's a song for you. I'm just gonna jam. Is it working? Is this stream still working? It's dark on my side. Testing 1 2 3. I don't know. So I remember this in the old days. It would like pause like 100 times. Okay, so I've got a black screen on my concert window side. Can see and hear you. Thank you. It's concert window and YouTube work differently, so I got to get my head around it still. 1 2. Anyways, I'm gonna stop making excuses and play some awesome music that will change your life. Can you hear the guitar okay, and you can hear my voice? Mother, there's far too many of you cry. Brother, 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 there's far too many of you die. We've got to find a way to bring some love here today. Father, Father, we don't need to escalate. See, war is not the answer. Only love can conquer hate. We've got to find a way to bring some love here today. Picket lines, brother, picket signs, brother, don't punish me, brother, with brutality, brother, talk to me, brother, so I can see, oh, what's going on, yeah, what's going on, oh, what's going on, oh, what's going on. Thanks, broski. Father, Father, everybody thinks we're wrong, but who are they to judge us? Just 'cause my hair is gone. We've got to find a way to bring some loving here today. Picket line, sister, sign. Sister, don't punish me, sister. Brutality, sister. Talk to me, sister, so I can see. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Hey man, what's going on in the meantime? What's going on? Somebody please help me. What's going on? Somebody talk to me. What's going on? What's going on? Why does it cost so much to buy food? Oh, we got to get it together, baby. Why is there so many starving children in the world? We've got to find a way. Talk to me, somebody please tell me. What's going on? Oh, what's going on? Oh, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Oh, baby, somebody please talk to me. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Jazz, don't worry about it. Not very happy, is it? What's going on? Hey kids, welcome back to the show, even though we didn't go anywhere. I've actually been doing this show so much that I can touch all the buttons without looking. You know how people can type without looking? I can play with my knob without looking now. So, you're watching VCR Week. That's our theme. We don't have to take the themes too seriously. It's just a little bit of sprinkling, a little bit of fun, a little bit of color, like the flowers in the corner of the window. How's it going, everybody? What's going on, says Sock Cop. Look at them amps. Yeah, look at these amps. I found that image on internet and spiced it up a little bit myself. And put that on the resume. Put that on resume or resume, Resume? Put that on the resume. Or the curriculum vitae. Put that on your curriculum vitae. So I thought I would try this. We fell upon this by accident last week when we were talking to Satan. I was on Satan Loves Television in his limo. And I thought, well, why don't I start making images and putting, I can move the TV screen around. Why not? See, that's the magic of showbiz, baby. Why not put these images in the televisions and have a little bit of fun? Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think it's overkill? Did you rewind your video? So let's look at another video here while we're waiting. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to go to segments. I forgot all about the segments. Crap. Here's Lost Boys. Sam and Michael are all-American teens with all-American interests. Sam likes comic books. Older brother Michael likes girls. But after they move with their mother to a peaceful Santa Carla, California, the relationship mysteriously begins to change. Sam still likes comic books. Michael now likes ghouls. Just wait till Mum finds out. Want a movie with horror, humor, rock and roll? Then sink your teeth into this stylish, with-it horror comedy, Lost Boys. Filmmaker Richard Donner, whose Lethal Weapon brought a manic twist to the buddy cop picture, teams with director Joel Sherman, St. Elmo's Fire, and producer Harvey Bernhard, The Omen, to give the right now razor-tooth intensity to vampire tradition in this must-see shocker picked with heart-pounding terror, rib-tickling laughter, and body-gyrating rock from In Excess and Jimmy Barnes, Echo and the Bunnymen, and others. Also, bringing new life to an old-age vampire lore and superb casts including Corey Feldman, Stand By Me, The Goonies, Jamie Gertz, Crossroads, Less Than Zero, Corey Haim, Lucas, Edward Herman, The Purple Rose of Cairo. Blah blah blah, goes on forever. Stakeout, your evening's entertainment and thrill to vampirism at its hippest, funniest, scariest party with the Lost Boys. Do you like the new gimmick sock? Yeah? Okay, good. We're going to go to our next theme now. I hope you're all cozy in there. I hope you got your VHS, get your VCRs out and polish them up and lube them up. If you got some sitting in the basement or attic, take them out. Try and get them working. It's fun. That's what my father used to do and we used to do. We would open everything up and see if we could put it back together again. Or donate it to someone. Or don't. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. I'm starting to get into the roll of things again. I'm a little bit sidetracked today, but welcome to the Bass Guy Action News. Bass Guy World. What is it again? I should read it. The Bass Guy Action World News. Brain slow today. Okay, so today's story will be liked by food lovers. Our first story, our only story of world news, is McDonald's offers Halloween cocoa pumpkin fries in Japan. Halloween cocoa pumpkin fries. They're covered in chocolate, pumpkin spice, and French fries, basically, is the main course, and here is the meal there. Look at that, eh? Would you eat that? It's perfect for Halloween because it looks pretty scary to me. Look at that. What's that in her hand? That's the sauce. Okay. So there's your McDonald's Japanese Happy Meal for Halloween. I think we have one more photo. This is breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. We are the first people in the world to receive this news. So dig your teeth into that. This is breaking world news on the Bass Guy Show. McDonald's offers Halloween cocoa pumpkin fries in Japan. So if you want them, you're going to have to fly to Japan. That's the Base Guy Action World News. Coming up next on the Base Guy Show is This Day Today, but before then, we're going to take a little interlude. Interlude with me, baby.
70s wood grain cabinet. Over here you have your automatic fine-tuning lamp, which you set your fine-tuning lamp on or off here. You set it off when you're adjusting your fine-tuning, and then you put it on. Down here you have an input for your tuner or a camera, with a mic input here to dub audio, and I might try that if we can arrange it. Your dial selectors for UHF and VHF, and when you press in this, you get your fine-tuning. So you would have this off and then do your fine-tuning and then turn that back on. Your numbers, I don't know if we'll be able to see that here. Your counter with a memory switch to always go to 00. If you're going to watch the screen or the tape recorder. Here you have your clock, and back here inside is adjustments for the clock and to set the timer recording, which I think we'll do in just a few minutes.
Video certificates are there.
My mother still writes to me regularly.
Because I average about 4 hours a night sleep.
I will try a commercial. I'm interested in most phases of data processing. Fire-breathing dragons.
Type A, I'm not. Comfortable, caring, and serious about a relationship, I am.
I'm really looking for somebody I can feel special about, and I don't encounter people like that very.
Slow down. Don't think about until we try your entry.
When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin made me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special, so very special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What am I doing here? belong here. I don't belong here. She's running out again. Run, 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 run. Whatever makes you happy, whatever you want. You're so very special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong.
Maximum pleasure from your new VCR. To start, note the color-coded chapters on the back of the cassette
deep
sleeve.
into the night.
I play guitar.
I'm Eitan.
Hi, I'm Fred. Hi, my name's Mike, and if you're sitting there watching this tape smoking your cigarette, well, hit the fast forward button, because I don't smoke and I don't like people who do smoke.
I'm not afraid to get sand on my tuxedo if you're not afraid to let the wind mess your hair up a little bit when I take the top down.
Perhaps even a nice bath with some champagne and candles.
And now we're going to do This Day Today. Hope you enjoyed that. That was the mobile theme song, Mobile. This is This Day Today, breaking news from the Bass Guy office. This day today, September. It's not September anymore, it's just my VCR has still been programmed to September. It's actually October. And this day, October 3rd in 1990, East Germany and West Germany unite to become Germany, 45 years after being split into two countries at the end of World War II. The Berlin Wall came down. I was in high school, I was in grade 10. I had sex for the first time. I had my first sip of alcohol, and I was in a rock and roll band, and I remember watching on television the Berlin Wall coming down. Back then, I remember in our schools, we would protest for everything. We protested the Gulf War, we protested all sorts of activist kind of things, and I don't know if that's still going on or not today, but I don't feel it. Different time. So 1990, October 3rd, the Berlin Wall came down. Birthdays, we have one birthday today, and it is the birthday of Chubby Checker, 75 years old today. Good for you, man. You're keeping strong. He was born in South Carolina in 1941, and he's best known for his song, The Twist. So let's hear it for Chubby Checker. And that is This Day Today on the Bass Guy Show. The segments that change your life, live in the feed. Okay, cut.
No, cut. Marty.
Okay, cut. Can we just cut everything? Can we cut all the special effects and sound effects and no more transitions, Larry. I just want to talk to my friends. Put on the Partridge Family. There we go. Sock Cop says, I like the new gimmicks. You sold me. I like to watch that movie. There you go. Yeah, check out Lost Boys. It's a great film. These are some of the films that we're checking out today. Here's another one that we can look at, and we can practice reading. This is Stanley Rubik's Cube. Stanley Kubrick, probably my favorite director. I think he's amazing. I've seen all of his films several times. I think he has 10 films.
You scared the fish.
And this is an incredible, incredible film. This is how film could be made and could be used. A lot of the majority of film and media and television shows and everything is coming out. It's just all commercialism, sensationalism, packaging, retelling the story of Star Wars / World War II over and over and over and over again. This film is amazing. This is absolutely prolific. Some believe that after the release of this film that NASA contacted, hired Stanley Kubrick to help them film the moon landing. Space Odyssey 2001 is a countdown to tomorrow, a roadmap to human destiny. A quest for the infinite. It's a dazzling award, Academy Award-winning visual achievement, a compelling drama of man versus machine, a stunning meld of music and motion, a work so influential that Steven Spielberg likened it to the formative Big Bang of his filmmaking generation. It may be the masterwork of director Stanley Kubrick, who I can't read or think today, who co-wrote the screenplay with Arthur C. Clarke. Arthur C. Clarke is amazing. And it will likely excite, inspire, and enthrall for generations. To begin his voyage into the future, Kubrick visits his prehistoric ape ancestry past and leaps millennia via one of the most mind-blowing jump cuts ever conceived. You see this kind of kaleidoscope thing happen where he goes, it's kind of where that Jodie Foster movie pinched its idea from, the travel through time and space. And he ends up visiting himself in this weird, surreal room as an old man. Influenza, yeah. Yeah, he was sick. Oh, I need a glass of water, and I need to wake up. I'm tired. Sicky poo. So anyways, it's a great film. You're great people. That was this day today. I think I got space goblins. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
No fatties. I want it all. No hamsters. I steal watches. No dopers, no smokers, no alcoholics.
We don't like to write checks.
No Donna Juanitas.
We don't like to take out the garbage.
No posers.
What I'm doing right now is making a movie about World War II.
No crazies.
Let's see if it's rewound. Welcome, Manny. Is it rewound? We're going to play the sock cop game. I'm going to catch it with my mouth flaps. Press 1 if you think it's rewound, and press 2 if you think it's not rewound. Be kind and rewind. Please place your bets now.
Bed, early to ride.
Okay, so Howie's saying 2, or just yes or no, or whatever. Dial pound penguin for maybe. Okay. And oh, it's not rewound. It's almost rewound, but it's not rewound. That's probably because I was watching it. I am getting in the habit of rewinding. I bet the tape's all muffled. Yeah. No, it's not. Yeah, well, maybe it is. Probably. Anything with, like, saltiness, it's muffled. Don't worry about that. Look at a beautiful tape cassette, eh? I have the E.T. I just picked up a few copies of E.T. and I noticed the E.T. has green around all of the cassette, and I think that was to help protect it from people making copies and selling them. So please stand by. I can't even speak. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm tired. At the party, it was amazing. I saw my first, someone brought from, they actually drove from Van Cleek Hill, and they brought a Tom Green beer. So I had a few sips of it. It's a nice 5% stout. It says this is the Tom Green beer. It's not the green beer. It's not the green Tom beer. I said that wrong. This is the Tom Green beer. It's not the Green Tom beer. Bose and Canadian actor and comedian Tom Green have collaborated to collect the Tom Green beer, a milk stout. The Tom Green beer displays flavors of chocolate and coffee, while delivering a creamy, velvety texture and finishing with a mild sweetness. The Tom Green beer pairs best with cheese, sandwiches, sausages, and game meats such as moose. Daddy, would you like some sausages? So that's the Tom Green beer. It's excellent, excellent beer. So right on, Tom. I love the little drawing there too. I think Tom is actually home right now with his parents, according to his Instagram, so he's in Ontario. And my mom's back and forth to Ontario right now. Bass Guy isn't rewound. No, I'm not rewound today. Like I'm saying, this is the busiest I've ever been in my life lately, and with hospitals and family reunions and meetings. And the cool thing is I actually feel like a guy now because I have my own apartment and the dishes aren't done. There's wires everywhere. Look at the video cassette tapes everywhere. You know, I have to rummage through. Please stand by. We'll be right back after this emergency commercial break.
$2 per movie per day. That's right, $2 per day. Hundreds to choose from, including Raging Bull, Ordinary People, Airplane, Coming Home, Fame, Superman the Movie, The Jazz Singer with Neil Diamond, or many other great movies on video at only $2 per movie per day. Where at the Warehouse? Why not see the movies of your choice at home tonight? Movies on video, $2 per movie per day. Where at the Warehouse?
Look at this remote control VCR and TV special from Universal TV. Rent this VCR and big screen 25-inch color TV, both for just $19.95. At Universal, there's never a down payment or credit check. So call today and get this remote control VCR and color TV package for just $19.95. We'll deliver today.
I love when they do deals on commercials where like it sounds like you don't have to pay. You don't have to pay. Pick it up today and pay no money ever. Our new deal. Just take it. I'm gonna jam Tutu again. I need to get into it. I'm not feeling it right now, so I'm gonna groove. So thank you for watching VCR Week. This is the first installment of 10. We're doing 10 shows this week. And this is part 1, so let's compare part 1 to part 10. Oh, and I'm trying another experiment. I took off all my YouTube videos. I'm only going to leave 1 or 2 up at a time. So basically, if you want to see the Bass Guy show, you got to tune in live, or you can watch the replay of the day, and that's about it. So there'll always be something available, just not lots of it. So we're keeping the live experience. I think it's important. If I put up all the videos, maybe it's good for YouTube numbers and collaborating and all that, but I've taken everything off, and you got to be here live to watch it, or watch the one-day live replay, if that makes any sense. We're trying it. Thanks, Sock Cop. We'll get into it. I was like rushing. I'm not prepared. I tried to sleep in and it just screwed up my day. But once I clean my house and I put on some loud music, it's one of my favorite things to do, is blast music while cleaning the house. And then I feel like I've fixed everything, you know? Let's do VCR year. So I remember when I was living in Poland, I had an epiphany. I thought of an idea for a business, and I thought this is going to totally work. I'm so glad I didn't do it. This is back like in 1998. I loved VCRs and movies and everything, but my favorite thing to watch was music concerts. And I remember once when I was in Canada, Love You at 222, I had to go all the way downtown to a special music shop that had a video of Miles Davis live. Back in the day, you couldn't just go watch any concert you want. Now you can just go on YouTube and put Herbie Hancock full concert, you know, and Sting full concert, no problem. So my idea was I was going to open up a VHS shop that only showed music concerts, and I was going to call it Front Row. And if I did that, it would surely have gone out of business. And this is the song I'm playing right now is Tutu by Miles Davis. Marcus Miller on bass. I can show you a little bass lesson here if you want. what Marcus Miller liked to do was slap and pluck at the same time. So when you slap, you hit. And when you pluck, you pluck. But he would do both at the same time, pluck and slap at the same time on an octave. So you get two notes at the same time. Like that. Anyways, that's his style. And Marcus Miller likes to slap down way off the bridge rather than over the fret. Amazing bass player. Played in a show called The Night Show. I'm talking a lot because I'm excited. This is Tutu, which is inspired by a concert that I watched on VHS when I was a kid, and it changed my world. Oops, I had the wrong camera on, sorry.
Video hire places are booming, and we've got a lot of children's movies as well as adult movies.
In fact, that's how the industry began.
The video business started out where the major number of film titles or video titles were in fact R-rated films.
Video shops popped up everywhere. Just to become a member cost up to $500. Then you paid for movie rental on top of that. Buying a VCR cost $1,300 or 6 weeks' wages. Shoppers had a choice of two formats, VHS or Beta. Thieves were happy to steal both, as a wave of new crimes appeared, including video piracy and movie theft.
Videovision's Capalabar store was the worst hit. 900 cassettes valued at more than $60,000 were cleared from the shelves.
Now they're worth $11.48.
The first Queensland store to sell video players and rent movies was Video Pro in Brisbane.
People couldn't believe you could walk into a shop and rent, say, Sound of Music in those days, and take it home and watch it on your TV.
3 decades on, Video Pro is a large electrical retailer, but you'll be hard-pressed to find a video recorder. And slowly, video shops are vanishing from the suburban landscape. Movie libraries being replaced by direct downloads.
This is Frankie McDowell, my old TV station live in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Hurricane Matthew is now headed towards Jamaica on Monday, October 3rd, 2016. It's going to bring up to 50+ millimeters of rain in Jamaica, especially in Kingston, Jamaica. It's going to bring big, huge waves crash along the beaches and shores, and it's going to be a Category 3 hurricane aiming it towards Jamaica on Monday, October 3rd, 2016. It's going to bring damage to winds. That's going to bring down power lines and snap tree branches and have good damage to your homes in Jamaica, especially in Kingston, Jamaica. It's going to bring in powerful winds with a lot of heavy rain. It's going to bring a lot of flooding in Jamaica, especially in Kingston, Jamaica. And Hurricane Matthew is going to turn to the northward direction. It's going to aim for Jamaica on Monday, October 3rd, 2016. It's going to affect parts of Haiti as well. It's going to bring a lot of rain. Winds are going to be very strong. It's going to bring damage winds in Jamaica, especially in Kingston, Jamaica. It's going to bring damage winds, heavy rain. It's going to be a lot of flooding. There will be a lot of puddles in the streets in Jamaica as well. People in Jamaica, be prepared. Have your rubble ready, raincoat ready, raincoat ready. When you go outside, wear your rain gear, wear your rubble ready, raincoat to keep you dry. Don't open up your umbrella or your umbrella can get broken. Order your pizzas and order your Chinese food. Buy cases of Pepsi, buy cases of Coke. Have your iPads charged, have your iPods charged, have your cell phones charged, have your laptops charged, have your tablets charged, have your 3G and 4G ready. When a hurricane gets real bad, stay indoors and don't go outside. Make sure to get inside your houses so you can be safe, and make sure to stay away from the beaches and don't go near the shores in Jamaica because the hurricane's going to be really bad. When the flooding gets really bad, make sure to have your boats ready and make sure to have your canoes ready as well. And it's going to be a very bad Hurricane Matthew. And make sure to have your flashlights, candles, crank up radio, extra batteries, generators, battery operator lanterns ready, and bottled water ready as well, because it's going to bring very bad hurricane. Make sure to have your medical kits and emergency kits ready as well. If you have anybody living in Jamaica, be prepared for Hurricane Matthew on Monday, October 3rd, 2016. Take care, stay safe. Don't get caught in Hurricane Matthew. Stay dry and safe. This is Frankie McDowell, my own TV station live in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Typhoon Chaba is now headed towards Japan on Wednesday, October the 5th, 2016. It's going to bring up to 50 plus millimeters rain in Japan, especially in Tokyo, Japan, and Kyoto, Japan. There will be big waves crash on beaches and shores in Japan. That's going to bring powerful winds in Japan, especially in Tokyo, Japan, Kyoto, Japan, and Osaka, Japan. It's going to bring a lot of rain. Winds are going to be very strong. That's going to bring down power lines and snap tree branches in half. It's going to bring heavy winds with a lot of rain in Japan, especially in Tokyo, Japan on Wednesday, October the 5th, 2016. People in Japan, be prepared. Have your rubber boots ready, raincoats ready, raincoats ready. When you go outside, wear your rain gear, wear your rubber boots ready, raincoats to keep you dry. Order your food for your local restaurants such as sushi, and buy cases of Pepsi, buy cases of Coke. Have your iPads charged, have your iPods charged, have your cell phones charged, have your laptops charged, have your tablets charged, have your 3G and 4G ready. Because the typhoon is going to be very powerful. When the typhoon gets real bad, stay indoors, don't go outside. Make sure to get inside your house so you can be safe. Make sure to have your flashlights, candles, crank up radio, extra batteries, generators, and battery operated lanterns ready. Make sure to have your bottled water ready as well. When the typhoon gets real bad, make sure to stay away from these beaches and don't go near the shores in Japan, especially in Tokyo, Japan on Wednesday, October 5th, 2016. Because the typhoon is going to be very bad and powerful. If you have anybody living in Japan, be prepared for Typhoon Chaba on Wednesday, October 5th, 2016. Take care, stay safe. Don't get caught in Typhoon Chaba. Stay dry and be safe.
Thank you, Frankie. Thank you, Frankie. You're absolutely awesome. Best smile on the internet, without a shadow of a doubt. In the shadow of the tail of a lizard is a song by Uzeb. So that's the Bass Guy Show. We've had some action on the wall, some pretty cool action going on. Let's look what people are saying. Sock Cop is saying, if a dolphin flies by your door, don't go outside to see if it's okay. That's how hurricanes trick you into going outside. Manny's telling us about his old videotapes he had. So you see, we're getting people talking. We got video cassette tapes. I got an emporium here. We've got so many tape cassettes. They're covering my complete floor here. I can't keep up. It's VCR week. This is only part 1 of 10. We're gonna nail it by the end. Yeah, baby, we're gonna nail it by the end of the week. So please come and check out our show tonight. We're on at 9 o'clock on YouTube. We're on every day, twice daily. I like to I've done almost 700 concert window shows. This is episode 662, I believe. We're on at 1 o'clock on Concert Window and 9 o'clock at night Eastern Standard Time. That's like New York City time. We're in Montreal. And come check out our night show tonight. Please tweet it. Please maybe send out a little picture or a thumbnail or something like that. Like, share, and subscribe and all that if you want to help the Bass Guy Show. Any of your Bass Guy Show needs, there's only one thing you need to do if you ever need to figure out anything. You just go to bassguyshow.com and all of your streams will come true. Thank you for watching today. See you later. Love you.
When the Bass Guy Show goes live right here on Concert Window, be sure to tip those waitresses, yes indeed. Yo, let's give it up for Bass Guy!
See you later, suckers! I'm just joking, I love you.
Because it's good contact. It's important. Because right now I'm going to go in running in another format. This guy loves you. That's it.
See you later, everybody. Thank you, Sock Hop. Thank you, Talking 8. Thank you, Manny. Thank you, Howard, New York City. Manny in Amsterdam in Europe. Talking 8 in London, England. I'm going to London. Don't forget to feed the fish, but not too much. Damn it, Larry!
And coming up next, right?
Like, pen, share, pineapple, subscribe, Apple Pen. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bass Guy loves you, no fear. Yeah, baby. Yeah.